G'day guys, Jeff here. So I'm going to actually back-to-back the Cap the Flag on firing range with the TDM because a lot of people in the lobbies I've been with, I always play with subscribers and whatnot, but a lot of them are saying, they either love firing range or they hate firing range. So I'm going to just show you an example of how I would play it and how I like playing it, and SMGs generally rule for me. And I also want to talk a little bit about Hardline Pro. A lot of people are saying Hardline Pro is unfair for people. Actually, this part here is just a complete fail on my behalf. I think it might have been the first game of the day or something, I don't know, but the tactical layout certainly is putting me at a disadvantage. And here I'm trying to shoot the guy through the wall as well, and I don't know what the go is about that, because I always die from getting shot through that wall, and I try to put some rounds through him and I don't die. So I'm wondering if the penetration is different between SMGs, Assault, and LMGs. I certainly know that LMGs can go through some harder material even without hardened perk, so that's something that I wouldn't mind checking out. Den Curson doesn't have anything on it just yet, so I might check it out for myself on a private match and report back to you guys about that, perhaps even showing you some surfaces that allow that penetration. So back to Hardline Pro. If you run, say, SAM Turret, Care Package, and Sentry Gun, they all come in the form of an airdrop. And with Hardline Pro, it gives you 3 opportunities to change what arrives in the package. Now, there's some really interesting maths that is on the Den Curson website, basically breaking down the percentage of chance to get each type of thing. So the gunship, for instance, is 1%, and chopper gunner might be 3% or whatnot. I can't remember the exact figures. I do know gunship though was 1%, and that's for the PC version. Generally, it relates to the console versions as well. So, if you drop a care package, you have a 1% chance of, say, a gunship, and 3% chance of, say, a chopper gunner. But with that is the interesting fact that if you then hardline pro it, the statistics for what you get change. So if you end up getting with hardline pros, say a 3, 4, 5 kills, and you drop 3 packages, you end up having 3 chances to change it, and you do improve your percentages of getting something better each time. But the gunship does not improve, it still stays at like 1%. So it's not like going to improve your chances to get a gunship, but I believe it does improve your chopper gunner to like 5%. So it ends up being worthwhile. But I think the reason Treyarch left that in there is because it gives people who aren't so good at first-person shooters a chance to randomly, every once in a while, get set up a kill streak and get a good game in, and that's not so bad in the scheme of things, because if you're a better player, you should also have an anti-air class, and if they happen to get a gunship or a chopper gunner, you do your job and you switch to that class and you take it out quickly, and enough said, that's it, it's all over. And you can win it again on gun skills and your kill streaks. Also, as part of that, is that some people say, well, why don't I just drop packages all the time? You can, it's just that when you do that, it takes you out of the game for like 50 seconds to 70 seconds, because you've got to bring in your 3 packages. You can only bring in 2 at once, so you end up being there for quite a while, not in the game, not shooting people, just to collect the package, which has a high percentage of being not so great. And even if it is great and you don't have a spy plane up, then a Rolling Thunder or Napalm or anything like that could actually be useless. So Mortar Strike, for instance, could actually be useless just because you don't know where to place it. But sure, occasionally you get dogs, chopper gunner, and gunship, and that might work for you. In terms of better players, they actually start running the higher kill streaks. I mean, for me at the moment, I started off with the lower kill streaks just to get used to the game and make sure that I get a few of them. But then I actually moved up into the 3, 8, 9. And I don't know what kill streaks I end up running in this. I do know I ran the chopper gunner though, which is why I'm bringing it to you. But yeah, so generally a lot of people are really loving the Blackbird, and I couldn't agree more. The Blackbird is phenomenal in helping you and your teammates get up into that higher kill streak range. I was rolling with Juicer and Gold Glove and a couple of other subscribers of mine and theirs, and we absolutely ripped it up just because we're running like spy plane and then chopper gunner and dogs. And Gold Glove went on some sort of terror. I know he was live streaming at the time, and we were having jokes because occasionally, like, I'd go 20 and 3 in a domination or whatnot, but I'd be like last of the leaderboard, even though I had like 4 flag caps and whatnot. So it was the kind of game where we were just absolutely tearing it up, and the points, the COD points, and the experience points were certainly coming in. I mean, it wasn't strange to see 15,000 COD points as an average between the teams, so that was quite fun. So here we are with Hardline Pro. And I told my teammates as soon as I brought this up, it's game over, because that's effectively is. Once you're at about 5,800 to 6,000 points in TDM and regular TDM, and you bring up a chopper gunner, it's pretty much game over, because you should be able to pick up 10 kills, especially with the double spawn system that I spoke about in decoding the spawn. And if you haven't seen that, check out my playlist or my previous uploads, and I would explain the double spawn system. Anyway, guys, I think that was a 17-3. I died a few times in a strange manner, but did fairly well. And until next time, guys, see ya.